Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Colorado, the designated hitter.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Taylor has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Here's Nolan Arenado. With less than a month to play and his team fighting to stay in the playoff hunt, he continues his personal quest for a batting crown.
And you can tell every AB this guy strides to the plate. You can see in the dugout his teammates are pulling for him. The fans are pulling for him. He wants to finish strong and at least give this team something to hang their hat on.
Turner is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Trevor Story. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Colorado. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Kyle Freeland is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
So striding in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
You got a full count.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, when you go with a slider there at a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitting at a more than robust .423 batting clip. He's also hit 3 home runs. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
1-1 the count now. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 2-2 one more time. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Kike Hernandez is on deck. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Hilliard going back on it, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and an even 40 RBIs. And there's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Batting 6th, the shortstop.
Stepping in now, number 9. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Change up low, 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Drilled on the ground to short. Story brings it in. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. This is line to left, and the ball is dropped.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
From the stretch, this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting seventh.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sam Hilliard. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
0-1 the count. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Stays alive. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rockies strand one. They trail here 4-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Will Smith.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now in the box, Matt Beatty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. The 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Hilliard. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dodd, another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
And that's in there. Base hit. Smith rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, A.J. Pollock, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Colorado, Number
Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter.
Here's Mookie Betts. He hit a big three-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies nothing. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fouled away. Tapia is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Lays off. 2-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Taylor, and they can't run it down. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
And that misses ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Still even at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
In now,
The second
Kike
baseman.
Hernandez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here's another 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in, number 9. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball well outside. Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Murphy. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 3.
So stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Will Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Standing in now, Matt Beatty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 2-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. LA's on top 10-0. Stepping up now, Trevor Story as we begin the top of the 4th.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Bellinger is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The first base.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Story, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. This is line to left. Taylor is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
In now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, starting to look bleak down. Next will be the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, right
One
fielder,
gone now in the Dodger
Cody
fourth, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Pounded softly down the line toward first, but this is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Line towards center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category, as he currently ranks second best on the club. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Betts has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 14. Second baseman.
Ready for another chance?
Kike Hernandez.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Bellinger over at second. Betts is over at first with 1 away. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, number 9, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he misses again. 2-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the slider gets the call on the inside corner. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Stepping in, Chris Taylor, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
That's wide. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Will Smith would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Smith. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam. It's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Walters is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's 1 down now. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Popped him up. Turner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. McMahon at second with 2 down. Heading out toward shallow right. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 11. Into the box now, Matt Beatty. Now here it comes.
The first baseman, Matt.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Down and away, ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hilliard on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Justin.
So digging in now, Justin Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Line drive to left. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock.
Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 11. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Up next for Colorado.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
The right fielder, Cody.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Mookie Betts waits on deck. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Dahl. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Mookie.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Three and 1. Kike Hernandez is on deck. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock it
Second
instead.
baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
A tag for 1. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First baseman, number 9, Daniel.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled away. The 1-2. swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Sam Hilliard, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Two and one.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Your
Ben Bowden comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now to the plate, Will Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And there's ball. Ball 2 now. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now, Matt Beatty.
Matt Beatty.
He swings and grounds it to short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1 pitch, and he lays off for ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. And it's fouled away. With runners in scoring position this season, Bellinger brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
So he got him swinging. Cody Bellinger becomes out number 2 this inning.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings. This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Calling for it, Hilliard, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Tony Walters. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Ready now, Raimel Tapia, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 1-0. lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Walters stands at second with no outs. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. And he popped him up. Turner in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, David Dahl. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him for the next couple games.
And all that gets him on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Comes set and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Looking to send him packing again. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Hilliard is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, number 9. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers. Standing in, Charlie Blackmon starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Smoke toward the hole. Hernandez on the grass. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 9.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's ball 4. Ready once again, Sam Hilliard. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McMahon. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon.
Good hitters count now, and what we were talking about continues to show itself. He's doing everything he can to keep fighting out there on the mound, but at some point you just start to hit the wall.
Stepping into the box, Tony Walters. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Right there for strike 1. Murphy, the runner at third. Hilliard at second. McMahon at first. 1 gone. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch.
The designated hitter, Raimel Tapia.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Scott Alexander answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
1-2 now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Pulled toward right center field. Betts is there. Let's see if they test it. In to score, the runner from third.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. No balls and a strike to count. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Last strike now for Colorado.
That that wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And they'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.